What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I can definitely just announce that I went through the comments and I was reading and taking a look at suggestions and seeing where I'm gonna head to next. So in reference to reading those comments, I became well aware that I left out a sport, guys. And there's so many sports in the world, so forgive me for leaving it out, but we are going to jump into cricket, a sport I have never seen, don't know anything about, or anything like that. But if I'm missing out on a sport, then I'm not learning everything. So we're gonna go ahead, jump right into going and seeing exactly what cricket is about. But before I got into that, I did research it just to see who I should look at first. So we have Sachin Tendulkar as the person that I do need to go ahead and take a look at from what I've Googled so far as being one of the top players. So without further ado, guys, let's see what cricket is. My cricket people, our lovers, subscribers, you guys definitely help me out to learn. And let's go ahead and start off with Sachin Tendulkar and put a face to the name. Let's go, guys. So let's start off there. Alrighty, in reference to his looks, he's a pretty handsome looking guy. And let's see, as far as him, he's got a nice smile, nice looking guy. I give him a 7 in reference to his looks. We're gonna jump from looks into exactly what there is to know about him. So, as far as what there is to know is Sachin Tendulkar. His middle name is Ramesh. So he is born April 24th, 1973. He is currently 45. He is, let's see, from Bombay, Maharashtra. Now it's called Mumbai. Nicknamed God of Cricket. God of Cricket. So I think I'm in the right place. Little Master and Master Blaster. He's got a lot of names here, so I'm definitely now intrigued to see exactly why. His height, he's 5'5", definitely one of the shorter when it comes to the people that I've run across so far in reference to sports. He's right-handed with batting, bowling, right arm, medium, leg, break, off, break. As I've already stated, don't know much about cricket, so I definitely don't know what any of those mean. His role, he's a batsman, so that's pretty obvious. Let's see here, international information from national side, he's India. Let's see what else there is to know. His career statistics, competition, and ODI, FC, and LA, all the things that he's done. He's scored thousands and thousands of runs. Batting average, it seems to me, looks like it's pretty high. 53, 44. I don't know if that's high or not, but to me it is. Let me know if it isn't. And he's a member of the parliament. Wow. He's currently in office. That is pretty awesome to know too. So you never know what else people dabble in. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at exactly what cricket is, because this is going to be my first time in actually experiencing what cricket is and how it gets down. So let's go. Alrighty.
In his homeland, he enjoys a near godlike status. Great players hail him as a batting genius. He is intelligent and handsome, yet decency and humility are his watchwords. Still one of the finest batsmen in the world today, Sachin Tendulkar is one of ESPN's legends of cricket.
The God of cricket. Look at that. Right away, we can just go into why or how this looks totally different to me. Like, they have pads all the way up the legs. I think it's a bat. I don't know if that's what they call it, but it's definitely in reference to comparing it to, baseball. It looks kind of similar, but different at the same time with what they're hitting the ball with and how they're doing it and what they have on. That's what I noticed right away. Looks like he's a very confident guy with his hits. Look at that. That's such a different shape in reference to that bat for baseball.
And how far is that going? That's up in the terraces.
Eden Park, Auckland, March 1994. On a seaming wicket, Sachin Tendulkar was promoted to open the batting in a one-day international against New Zealand. He made 84 from 49 balls.
84. That sounds like, that to me sounds like he's a great hitter, like when it comes to hitting the ball. sounds good to me, really. 84. It's high.
Tendulkar will go down certainly in Indian history, I think, as probably their best player. And there have been some very good ones, but this modern Indian generation where they've been able to see him.
The best player is what he's going to go down. I know that India has one of the highest population in the world in reference to that, and you're going to go down as the best player, the best. That means you're damn good.
Play all his cricket on television, I think will result in him being remembered forever.
And he's going through the covers again. That's another four. Well, where can this man hit them? He can hit them everywhere.
Child prodigy. I think he's one of those very few great players who started off looking special. You know, at the age of 14, 15, anybody who saw him realized
14,
that he was
15.
a child prodigy. And he never let anybody down. You know, we had huge expectations when we saw him the first time. And Indian expectations can be quite, you know, heavy and sometimes could be a little impractical as well. But he fulfilled all those expectations.
And look at that, just straight down the
Crack the ball. That seems like he hit it really
He's
hard.
a wonderful player. And
He
we'll see the rest of him
reminds
today.
me of King Griffey in baseball, but it seems like he's like the King Griffey of cricket. That's what it seems like to me in comparing the two.
Beautiful shot.
Look how they hook it when they
Tendulkar's
hit.
technique
Totally
is the
different
benchmark for
than
modern
baseball.
batsmen. Don Bradman believed that he was the closest thing to himself that he'd ever seen.
The best way to sum up
So
Tendulkar's
different.
technique is to go back to what Sir Donald Bradman said about him. And that is that when Bradman was watching him bat one day and he said to his wife, "Come and have a look at this bloke bats like me." And he was talking about Tendulkar.
I think he's the most complete batsman of his age and perhaps of all time, because
People speak highly of him.
he's scored
Everyone is
runs
saying good
against
stuff about him.
every kind of bowling, everywhere in the world, every situation, all kinds of pitches, and that's something you can't say about everybody in the world.
Wow.
Oh,
He just makes it look so effortless. The way he just hits that, the way he carries it through, just all of it looks
A small
effortless.
man you see like Bradman, but his footwork is out of this world. Tremendous. So much time in which to play the ball, and again, as I've said about all greats, tremendous balance, and there's a lot to be said for that.
Seems like
Tendulkar
that
is close
sounds
to being
like
the
it got
most
hit really
perfect
hard.
batsman one has ever seen. His back left is straight, his balance is unbelievable. He can play off either foot, he can play on either side, and again that ability that separates the men from the boys, the ability to hit the good ball for boundaries or sixes.
Anything bad to say about him?
Great shot. Absolutely smashed it to the
He's
boundary.
apparently good at freaking everything he does out there.
Oh, that'll appeal. This could be very
Oh, what
close.
was that
He's
called?
given it.
Tendulkar also influences the game with his skillful bowling and athletic and accurate fielding. But with the bat, he devastates bowlers and dominates games.
That's a crashing shot through extra cover.
Like, do you
Sachin
direct,
as a
I guess,
batsman
like, depending on the way you hit it, you, like, direct it a
just-
certain way.
You know you're watching someone special. You know that you're photographing someone who will only come along, say once every 100 years.
He brought a new
Once every
dimension to
100
Indian
years.
cricket.
There's only one
You
person
had a
like him.
Gavaskar on the one hand who grind bowlers out and who brought a lot of pride for us as a world-class batsman. But suddenly here was someone who's taking attacks apart. And I think Tendulkar was a product of his generation. He came in when India were a prouder nation, India as a nation had greater self-belief. And he came in at a time when India was looking for that kind of hero.
Oh, what a shot.
That-
Gore
that's
stand
just-
up in the paw.
And they think are they only allowed to hit it like that?
Charging and playing it over
That
the
must be like either this way or this way, I'm pretty sure.
Sometimes they say
If
the
you're
stock
right or
market
left-handed.
would have gone up with Sachin's performances. The whole Indian population wanting him to succeed and going around with that on your shoulders for 20 years. That is the most amount of pressure a cricketer can seriously have on his shoulders. So everyone would just say that he's been the most phenomenal technician but the hunger and drive and passion the guys have.
Definitely something great to say. You went in there with everyone saying you better do good. They expect you to do good. Not only did you do that, your numbers are great. You're 84% out here. You're awesome. That's something great to say about somebody. That's why they probably call him the god of cricket.
To have that longevity is phenomenal.
Pulls it away through the onside. He's hidden for another one.
Okay, guys, so that was cricket. That's my first time looking at cricket, seeing what cricket even is, what it's about, how it even goes down in action. I'm not sure all the rules when it comes to cricket. It seems very like a speck of similar to baseball, but so much different as well when it comes to how cricket is played, the way they play it, the things that they wear, the field, and how they like stand out and get the ball, attack the ball, retrieve it, and actually hit it. So I have so much to learn when it comes to cricket. I'm definitely glad it was suggested so I can take a look at it and actually expose myself to something new. So thank you very much for that, you guys. Like the video, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Definitely subscribe if you haven't, and I will definitely see you guys next time.